One more race to go then. Race number 10 on the card is a Class 2 over the 1,600 metres. Citron Spirit and Jack Wong in the saddle takes £5 off. Easy Go, Easy Win, runner-up behind Simply Brilliant last time out. Who's on a hat-trick here, Simply Brilliant. Sergeant Titanium, a 4-time course and distance winner. Keen Venture, barrier 7, but we know he drops in. Rise High, run-up to Eastern Express last time out. Circuit Hassler goes up in class, as does Baba Mama. They take the visor off as well. The hood stays on though.
Good racing, isn't it? Two classic Class 2s to finalise Champions Day. Good to slow, potentially. Circuit Hassler finds the front. You just wonder whether Simply Brilliant will want to stay there. Drawn barrier 14, I get the feeling they'll have to roll on. Easy Go, Easy Wins, drawn a touch awkward as well. So plenty of variables in this speed map.
Yeah, I think it'd be more on the good side, this the way the speed map looks. With this horse, Simply Brilliant, you're right, Brett, he's not going to sit 3 wide. He's going to have to press on. His track work's good, and he's been in great form all season, this horse. You know, he hasn't finished any further back than 3rd. Keen Venture's going nicely. He's a horse that will want a bit of pace on, but he's very fit. I've seen him most mornings. He always gets out and has a good workout in the mornings. Keith Young knows the horse pretty well, and he moves nicely as well. He's double-figure price. Here's Circuit Hassler, another horse that finally won a race last start, and if they leave him alone in front, which I don't think they'll do, then that's his main chance. But I don't think you want to go slow anyway, Circuit Hassler, because he's got 1,600 metre form. I think he'll really want to, and this being 1,600, he's really wanting to go on with it, I think.
All right, OK. Well, first race we can have a look at is Simply Brilliant, winning last time out, with a whole host of them in behind. But as a result of this win, he's obviously worse off at the weights with his rivals. Yeah,
and he's got that barrier, so it's awkward. He's a very progressive 4-year-old, Simply Brilliant, no doubt. And Easy Go, Easy Win's a very progressive 3-year-old, and both needs to be considered. Easy Go, Easy Win went into this race with a really good trial underneath his belt. I'm talking about the one on Sunday. And he matched it here with Simply Brilliant. Citron Spirit battled on well. He's got a little claim there for Jack Wong. Not a great deal in it, but the barrier draws just worried me a little bit about both Simply Brilliant and Easy Go, Easy Win.
They're definitely major players in the race, aren't they? I've got them in as 2nd and 3rd picks, but I sided with Easy Go, Easy Win for the fact of the barrier. The other one might just have to work a bit.
All right, OK. Dr. Jeff. He's had a little bit of a freshener, about a month off the track, out of the Derby.
Yes, he of course was headed towards the Derby, didn't quite get there. His best run, I thought, was his first up performance here in Hong Kong, and Tony Cruz has, as you said, Andrew, giving him a little bit of a freshen up. He's going to go in here off the back of a nice trial over 1,700 metres. And barrier number 1. That was the key for me. It's quite an even Class 2 with a lot of nice horses going forward. The barrier made the decision for me.
He's a little chap with a bit of attitude, old Dr. Jeff, but I think he goes all right, actually, and 1,600 metres I think will be ideal for him.
All right, he's our favourite, actually, 380 at the moment. But let's go back to Zach Purton. His thoughts on Rise High.
Rise High, Zach, you ride him in the last on Sunday. You've also been riding Simply Brilliant, who's won his last 2. Why are you on Rise High, though?
Casper booked me a fair way out for the race.
You rode him in his most recent trial. He's had a bit of time off. How did he feel?
He felt good. It's the first time since he's been in Hong Kong that he's actually given me the feel of a horse that's ready to be competitive in a race, and I suppose that's reflective of how he went last time as well.
How do you compare him with, say, a horse like Simply Brilliant?
They're different horses. Simply Brilliant feels like he's a very light-framed horse. He's quite hot-headed, and you know, he's not an easy horse to manage. You know, I don't know if we've seen the best of him yet. We're still going to see the best, but Rise High, I think, is just starting to hit his straps, and although he's also been a little bit difficult to manage, he's an easier ride now than what Simply Brilliant is, and I think he's got it all before him as well. But I think they're both nice horses, and it'll be a competitive race.
All right, that's Rise High's chances in the last. Bring it home for us, Paul, in race 10.
I'm going to go rough in this. I'm going to go with a horse called Last Kingdom, a Frankel horse who's only had limited starts. If you're looking at Season's Bloom trial, look at the horse in the half Nelson down the outside, the red cap on. Great trial from him. He's improved. Easy Go, Easy Win, Simply Brilliant, as I mentioned, and Dr. Jeff. So 11, 2, 3 and 5, but I like the 11 each way. It's a $14 chance.
Very competitive race. I've got the same 4 numbers. The barrier draw sided me towards Dr. Jeff going in fresh. Easy Go, Easy Win, Simply Brilliant, and Last Kingdom. I'm going to sneak in 1 or 2 others for that trio because I think there's a couple at a price that could probably sneak in. Patriot Hero was one that certainly caught my eye.
All right, Rise High for me in the last. We'll launch straight into the stats for the meeting, and with there being 3 Group 1s, let's focus on Joe Merrow's record in group races for the season.
64% first 3 rate, brilliant, isn't it? He's had 22 rides for the 4 wins, 6 seconds, 4 thirds. Let's have a look at his rides. In the season's Broom, Beat the Clock, Ping High Star, all 3 could win.
Yep.
And you wouldn't even blink an eyelid.
Could be a clean sweep.
Could all be favourites anyway, if nothing else. Best bets though, Paul?
Yeah, best bet, I'm going to go with Jolly Banner, my old friend back to 1400 metres. I think he's ideally suited here, working well. And Last Kingdom in the last, 14, $6.50 a place. Very competitive race, but I think he can win it. He's improved a lot. And the player of the day will be in that last race with Easy Go, Easy Win, Simply Brilliant in him, and a Quinella place.
Solar Patch. Paul's got a pair of 4s. I'll trump him with a pair of 5s. Solar Patch, nice young horse going forward. Wishful Thinker in the Hot King Prawn race to maybe cause a little upset. And I'll play that race with the exotic Hot King Prawn Summer Passage, Wishful Thinker.
Group 1 race for me, Seasons Bloom. I think he's the best miler we've got here in Hong Kong, and he's on top for me. Race 6, number 3, Summer Passage in, again, Hot King Prawns race. He's an each-way price. Hopefully that stands up. And the play, Beauty Generation, Seasons Bloom, Beauty only in the mile. That's it.
Massive day, first 12:45.
All right.
We can put a fork in it. We're done here, but we look forward to tomorrow. Great racing.
That's the show. Thanks for watching on behalf of Paul, Brett and the rest of the team. Hopefully we'll see you at Sha Tin on Sunday for Champions Day when we will be racing to win.
Good night.
Good night.